Yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Slick, live at work. And today's question is, do I believe that the Matrix exists? And this question came from one of my Instagram followers. And he himself said he believes we don't live in a real world, that the world we currently live in is not actual reality. And, he's been like, watching all these different conspiracy theorists on YouTube and different forums. Now, me, myself, I have encountered a few videos like this over the years, but I haven't fully subscribed to that thought process. And frankly, I don't believe it. I believe that the world we currently live in is a real world, not some kind of alternative reality or virtual reality. It's not that serious to me. However, do I believe that a matrix can exist? And the answer to that is yes. And the main catalyst is the Oculus Rift, or all of these different virtual headsets that have been coming out in recent memory. I think these are going to be the main catalyst in, or a contributing factor towards the downfall of mankind. Of course, there's going to be other things too, like natural disasters, world war, self-genocide, all of that. All of those are going to contribute to the downfall of mankind. But we're specifically talking about the Matrix. So I'm getting off a topic, right? When I brought up the Oculus Rift, even though it's been out for a few years, there's a good bit of apps on it, there's a good bit of games on it, I still look at it in its primitive stage. Imagine when we get to its definitive stage, where it is indistinguishable from real reality. Basically, I see the majority, if not all. Actually, there's going to be a few, there's always exceptions to the rule. So the majority of people will take that proverbial blue pill over the red pill. Allow me to explain. If you can go into a virtual reality that allows you to live the life you desire through and through, more than likely you're not leaving that. If I can go into a virtual reality that's indistinguishable from real life, where I see, feel, experience everything. Let's say, for example, I'm in the virtual world. I'm super wealthy. I'm super successful. I have powers. I have fucking women, well, we already got that, but I'm saying, but even more so in abundance. You're not leaving that. You know what I mean? I'm saying it's going to be just as bad as the actual Matrix movies, where people are going to be so trapped in virtual reality that we're going to have to find some kind of device that allows us to live, since we're not really eating or drinking or, keeping ourselves up to par to live. So we'll be hooked up to the machines that use us as some kind of, bioelectric resource, basically using humans as an organic battery, just like in the movies. That'd be crazy to think. I'm saying if you can go into a virtual world and live it up, live your life to the fullest, even more so considering the fact that the majority of people are not living the life they want to live, probably will never live the life they want to live. Only a certain population has access to everything and anything. A lot of people are going to take that fucking blue pill. Best believe. Would you rather remain In the real world, working your regular 9 to 5 job, struggling day in, day out, to pay your bills, or better yet, just having enough to pay them and no kind of surplus income. I'm saying depressed all the fucking time. I'm saying if you can live in a virtual world where none of that is an issue, people will opt out of the real world and live in that virtual world 100%. Like I said, I see like 98% of the population is, I would say the other two population, they're going to be like Neo, Morpheus, and Trinity. You know what I mean? They're going to be like Neo, Morpheus, and Trinity. And then you're going to have some people so fixated on living in the virtual world, no matter what, that they might even create their fucking, horde of Agent Smiths. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying just to allow us to stay in there. Allow us to stay in there. But like I said, but if we had actual machines that work just like they did in the movie, that would be inevitable because the machines have to live in order for us to live. So if you have people taking the red pill and escaping out of the matrix, that's going to be detrimental to everybody that lives in the virtual world. That's going to be crazy. That's crazy to think. Like I said, this is a topic I really don't think about. I just live my life, try to make the best of it, try to better my situation if possible. Even when it's not possible, I still try to take the initiative and do it anyway. Right? But I see people, especially nowadays, like I was talking about in other videos I've done previously, that the majority of the population has a hedonistic mindset. So working towards something or actually putting in the time, effort, and investment to get something is not really ideal for a lot of people nowadays. You want to get everything right then and there. Instant reward, instant gratification. And what better than living in a virtual world that allows you to do that? But like I said, the virtual world is indistinguishable from the real one. Everything that occurs in that world, like the way I'm looking at this stock room right now. This is like the virtual world. How I can like touch this box. I can touch these fucking cases and this table. I can feel it. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I want to go fucking skydiving in the virtual world, I can feel that. If I can jet ski in the virtual world, I can feel that. If I want to have a fucking orgy with all of my celebrity crushes, I can feel that. That's what I'm saying. You're not leaving that. You're not leaving that. I'm telling you. And imagine if everybody, like we don't share the same virtual world, like in the Matrix, how everybody lives in one virtual world. Everybody has their own separate one. So if I want to just live a life, with riches and just a lavish lifestyle, that's the world I'm living in. And then you'll have somebody crazy enough, they'll live in a world where they're like this fucking dictator and have control over everybody. I'm saying that's their world they're living in. Even if you could have the same people appear in different virtual realities, that'd be cool too. But I'm saying, but for all of us to live in the same world, and that's why I'm saying that would be the scary thing, to have somebody that's crazy enough like that. Somebody that's nefarious minded, running shit. Like I said, I wouldn't want to live in a virtual world like that. I want to live in a virtual world where I have full control over it. If I chose to take that blue pill. But back to the question at hand. Do I believe we live in a matrix currently? No. Do I believe that it might possibly be a thing in the future? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm saying at the rate technology has been advancing, that just might be an actual thing in the distant future. And I'm talking like Jetsons era. Like, we probably won't live to see it, but I can see it happening decades down the line if we make it that far as, you know, as a society. But break's about to be over. Southpaw Slick, I'm out.